What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Excuse me. I am doing some how do they feel spreads, and per request I'm going to do the sign of Gemini. So the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So there is someone that makes you really happy, or maybe you make this person really happy. There's total love, family, the good shit, you know? I feel like it's coming out of these... You're avoiding some conflict, or maybe they're trying not to fight with you. They know that you guys are happy together, and they don't really want to fight. They want to kind of balance you guys' life out together, whatever that means, and so that you guys can move forward, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and that's destiny at play. So things will be moving forward. For the table, you had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there might have been a bad investment. Maybe how this person feels is that there could have been a false start with you guys. Maybe there could have been some money issues, or just something that didn't get off the ground. Could have been with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like it's probably involving money, but it could just be this false start that didn't get off the ground. I think that they think of you as, maybe they feel like you're feeling like they were a bad investment for them. Like they missed this chance with you because of whatever issues were surrounding this in the past or the present. Because they are kind of at this point where they don't know what they want. They probably aren't talking to you a whole lot about it either. Could be an earth sign again. But they just kind of lost their direction in which way this is going to go. Maybe they're not telling you that maybe they lost their job, or they're just kind of being really stubborn with how they communicate with you, because basically what they're telling you is that they don't know, you know, where this is going. Or maybe they're scared to ask, you know. Then you have the Page of Cups in reverse, which is this kind of immature energy of kind of a breakup. There could have been some codependency. Sometimes it's like this really needy person that's in your life, and it could be maybe a child that they're dealing with, or this is something that, you know, had a factor in the situation as well, because they're avoiding something. And I feel like they're trying not to let this tower fall because of what would bring if it did. Like, they don't want the situation to completely fall apart. They're kind of holding on to this. But at the same time, there is some oppression here. It could be with the Pisces, but they're trying to, like, they're really afraid of the change that could come to this situation, I think. Then you have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is, once again, avoiding the conflict, you know, kind of like wanting peace with you. Maybe after a lot of fighting and going back and forth, like they want, like, maybe they got caught up doing something and they're trying to make peace with you, and they're not walking away from this situation. I think that's what they want you to know. And I think that they're feeling like it's over. They're in their head about it. They think that you're just done with them. You don't want anything to do with them. Or maybe this is vice versa. You know, it's whatever side of the fence. If you're cross-watching, then it's probably you that's thinking that this is over. But with this ending, or this could just be this energy of maybe there was something in their life that needed to end. Maybe the ending to all these past behaviors or feelings, but there was something that needed to end, or maybe there is some kind of ending here. Or this just could be how they feel. For your Healing Yourself cards, you have Family and Tribe. And this has a lot to do with how you were brought up, your beliefs, maybe your family, the factors of how you were raised, and your beliefs might have something to do with the situation, or maybe theirs. You also have healing, so maybe they're healing, or maybe you need to heal from some kind of things that happened in your life, but this is happening on one or both sides of the fence here for you guys. A lot of things we suppress sometimes and we don't really deal with. So maybe this is kind of a red flag saying that this needs to happen or this is happening. And maybe that's why there's some confusion. Then you have hole in the soul. And the meaning of this card is talking about, it goes back to your childhood. If there was some fear of neglect or abandonment or something that happened as a child that you didn't really deal with, and so you're kind of having those same issues coming up, there is these things that do need to be healed so that you can move forward in your life, in your like higher power. It's your guidance, you know, or maybe this is something that they're dealing with as well. Then you have self-sabotage, and this is all these feelings of kind of, you see the card with the demons on her back where she is kind of like listening to them. She looks scared, I feel like she's trying to see, but she has all these other things that she's kind of not really dealing with, or maybe she's ignoring them. But I feel like this is something that maybe you're stuck in your head about, or they are. Then you have wild, and this card talks about kind of letting out your inner child of being playful and wild and whatever nature that you have to you, because if you kind of suppress that and don't act like, your true self, then you're kind of dimming your own light. And I think that this is kind of saying to come out of that a little bit and be wild and fun and free again, like you want to be, or maybe you were in the past. Your romance angel oracle cards are express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, because maybe they're unsure. I think the cards are saying pretty much that they are unsure about how you feel. They're not really 100% sure that you want them back. You have to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So the main thing is the affirmations, the positive thoughts, changing the negative into positive and telling yourself, I am aware of what I want. I can make this happen in my life. I am at peace with, whatever, and I am ready to, listen to my intuition about this and kind of trust my inner self, Then you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. And you also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think that there is this, like the main focus is kind of expressing how you feel, like it said, kind of dealing with some older shit, maybe some things that you've suppressed. Being clear about what it is that you want, I think, and kind of trusting your intuition on which way to go forward, because I can't really tell you that. Only you're going to know what that means for yourself. I think that there is happiness here. You do make someone happy, or they make you really happy. Whether or not it's a water sign, it's still a feeling, and it's there. You know what I mean? So I think that's important to recognize. So doing some energy oracle cards here. Let's see what we have coming up for our... It's coming out of this, you're coming out of this feeling of indecision, of not knowing what you want, or maybe they are, maybe there was just like you really didn't know, or they really didn't know, and I think it's about coming out of that for this situation. What are the energy cards for the sign of Gemini? You have Archangel Gabriel working on your 5th chakra, which is your throat chakra. Coming out of this feeling of hostilities around you. Maybe taking action instead of taking no action. no more feeling like you can't be victorious in this situation, and realizing that you have the power to manifest a lot of good things in your life. It's kind of about changing the thoughts that go with it. Maybe things didn't go how you wanted them to, but there's always the power to change. And then the door to the spirit is in the reverse. So I feel like some of you really aren't listening to your intuition, or maybe you're unable to because of some of the blocks that are in the way. For whatever reason, it happens to a lot of people. I think it's time to rest and rejuvenate, kind of try to listen to your intuition and meditate on the situation. And there is the deceit card. So someone in your life is being deceitful. I don't know if it's this person. I don't really, maybe this had something to do with the situation before. That's why you're not really sure of what choice to make. But this card is in the upright, and it talks about two different things. One, there's someone in your circle around you that is being deceitful, or two, there's something that you're kind of lying to yourself about, something that you are kind of, ignoring is a better word than just kind of like oppressing it. Maybe there's something that you need to be honest with yourself about as well. All right, I hope this helps you guys out. Have a good night.